This here's from Talk TV. They've got about 1 million subs, and they're saying that basically Prince William's pretty ticked off about Meghan Markle releasing her products on the anniversary of the day that Princess Diana died. I wish I knew how Meghan fans were defending this. There's really no defense. But anyway, let's see what we got.
As Meghan Markle cashed in on Princess Diana's birthday and William's fury went off the scale, it emerged that the late great Queen did not trust Harry's American bride one bit. When he found out that the venal Duchess of Sussex was launching her new range of Chateau Meg rosé wine on July the 1st, on what would have been Di's 64th, the Prince of Wales was incandescent with rage. Wills fumed that picking that particular date to release her thrillingly expensive pink drink was wildly inappropriate.
Think of the level of disrespect that we feel, most of us anyway, not even being part of the family in any way, shape, or form. Then imagine how the royals feel. What could they possibly think of Meghan Markle? Probably nothing too good.
His beloved mother was effectively killed by a boozed-up driver out of his mind on alcohol. William is said to be sick and tired of the weirdness of drawing parallels between Meghan and Diana. And he's freaked out by talk that his brother believes that his wife is somehow the reincarnation of his mother. Meanwhile, unsurprisingly, Harry is significantly less bothered by Meghan's shameless commercialization of her slim connection to Diana. Partly because in his bedazzled eyes, the manipulative Miss Markle can do no wrong.
So wait a minute. I don't think I've actually heard that before. Harry thinks that Meghan is some kind of a reincarnation of Princess Diana? I'll have to check more on that. But at surface level, that seems pretty crazy to me. There is not a hint of resemblance there.
Field is the astonishing, but also because after more than a quarter of a century, the dim Duke still insists it was the Paris paparazzi who did for Di, which is nonsense. But on Planet Harry, his all-consuming hatred of the press has completely rewritten history. Talking of history, what can now be revealed is the astonishing truth about what Queen Elizabeth really thought of her grandson's fiancé, and her devastating verdict was one of regal disdain and profound suspicion. She regarded Meghan as a schemer who wasn't in love with Harry, but was wrapping him around her little finger.
Well, ironically, that's what a lot of fans thought. However, I must reiterate, I can't totally blame Meghan. Harry's got to take some responsibility for who he's with. You always hear men telling women, well, you got to know how to pick one. If you pick someone who does DV and this and that and isn't going to be a good father, that's on you. So to be fair, well, for the guys, and especially the ones who've got a lot of choice, which Harry does, you got to pick the right one. You got to also give the woman some tests to make sure she's not just with you for your money. But I won't fully blame Harry. Obviously, if you fall for someone, it's not totally in your control. But someone like this? Anyway, I digress. A little bit frustrating.
Preparing to exploit his royal status for all she was worth. Subsequent events would appear to confirm that Her Majesty's astute observation was bang on the money. But how has this incendiary information come to light nearly 3 years after her sad death? This sensational tale is now being told thanks to royal biographer Sally Bedell-Smith.
Right, so Smith wrote a bunch of stuff in a book about how Queen Elizabeth was feeling, and in this book there were some things obviously about Harry and Meghan. It just seems like there's never-ending grifting and exploiting going on from Meghan. People sometimes ask, why do people still follow these two? Why do people still care about these two? Well, when you do things like this, you deserve to have an eye kept on you and called out. If Meghan was actually not doing anything wrong, let's say she stepped back from the public, no as ever brand, no jam, no whatever. She was really being quiet. She was just saying, I really want my privacy. Got off social media, and people were still following her and trying to make up stuff. Then I'd be like, okay, leave Meghan alone. I guess she's just not doing anything anymore. But she does this stuff where she massively insults people and the royal family directly. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.